I just want to show how I hook up all this gear for going up the tree. I got the Akimbo already attached. And then, so this CT, this is made, they make them for left or right foot. This is for my right foot. I just put it on like this. You have to play with these for a while to get used to and get them adjusted just right. I got this one adjusted for the way I like it. So I want to show how I got my harness set up. This is the Monkey Beaver harness, which I really like. And they made the suspenders for it finally. And I got some, and I like these. And I really like them because they keep it up around your waist, because I was having a problem with, unless the harness was adjusted super tight, which if you're a tree worker and you're in the tree all the time, that cuts off your circulation, having your harness always adjusted really, really tight over your waist. It would tend to, with the gear on it, it would tend to want to creep down all the time. I was always having to pull it up. But with these, I don't even have to worry about that. So I want to show how I get this on, because some people probably have a hard time if you get a new one of these and you get the suspenders. I found the easiest way to put it on is put it on backwards. Get the suspender loops like this, step into it, and what I do first is slide it all the way up around your harness, and then it's really easy to put on. You just put your arm through here and then spin it around like that, and then your arm goes in really easy on the other one. And then clip your waist, and then the legs. I kind of wonder what these little straps were for, these extra straps, and they're there for a reason. They keep it, you can adjust it so it doesn't either ride up on you or ride down. Because if you just have this part of the strap only, it can tend to like do a Harvey on you, where it'll creep up in there, or a Melvin. And got my gloves. So I get that clipped. The first time I reviewed this, I was questioning why Monkey Beaver, why August made everything so long, and then he explained in another video that he did it because it was make it highly adjustable. Like if people are wearing rain gear, or if they're working in the winter time and they got to wear insulated pants and all that. But the climate where I'm at, I pretty much wear the same clothes. Or I mean, if it's raining hard, I just don't go out. But I'm gonna probably trim this one of these days, because it's kind of gets in my way. But I appreciate that design. I think that's smart to give the extra room. There's lots of extra. Once I get it all adjusted, I'm not like gaining weight or losing weight. I'm kind of staying about the same. So I think I'm just gonna trim all these little extras and then melt them and fold them back, you know. And so now I'm gonna put on the knee ascender. So this is the Haas-Velox knee ascender, and it just works so good. I like it. This goes around this foot, and then temporarily I just clip it in there. That's what I like about this. I just temporarily clip it off to the side before I get hooked up. And so the reason why you have a knee ascender and a foot ascender is the ascenders have to be offset, because if you had 2 foot ascenders, they would be conflicting with each other because they'd be in the same location. Or you'd have to climb like this all the time with one foot, one knee always up. But this way they're offset, so they're out of each other's way. So I can lift up on the rope up to here and then step down. And then this one I can lift up and step down. So they're offset. So when I'm ascending the rope, the ascenders are offset, so I can go like that. You'll see I'm gonna hook up. So the first thing you do is hook the Akimbo in. And this is what I like about this harness. This ring is really useful. At first I was like, I'm not used to hooking into a ring, because I never hooked into a ring before. I had the old style harness, so we didn't have all this fancy stuff. But I really like it because that's really good for an ascender. And one thing I want to say about this Monkey Beaver, the suspender system, is it works really good as a chest harness. I mean, you don't need a chest harness. It's not designed to be rated for human load. It's designed to hold the harness up. Yeah, you guys, what I meant to say was it's not a fall arrest harness. It's not, the chest harness part is not designed
to be a fall arrest harness. It's just suspenders. And that cross chest piece is just the right height. It can be adjusted to the height that you want the red cross piece.
For acting as a chest harness for pulling up the ascender, it works really good. So it's got this little tiny carabiner here, and this isn't intended to hold your life. This isn't what holds your life. This is what holds your life. This locking carabiner I got.
And the Akimbo that it's attached to.
That's what holds you. That right there.
Okay, so what I'm using there as an ascender is the Akimbo that's made by Rock Exotica. There's other devices you can use, like a rope wrench and many other devices out there. I'm using the Rock Exotica Akimbo with a carabiner that attaches to my harness.
The ascenders are just for getting you up the tree. They're not really, I mean, I guess if all failed and you only had the ascenders, they could technically kind of hold you in the tree, but they're not, that's not the purpose what they're designed for. So I put in the foot one first, and then I'll put in the knee one. And I'm gonna go ahead and take this clip and I'm gonna clip it right up into the circle ring that I got. And oops, my chest harness popped out. It's got a spring release thing, so if you pull out with a lot of force, it'll just pop out. But when you pull up directly, it's hooked. But if I pull down on it like this, if my body pulls it couldn't come out. And they designed it that way on purpose so that you can, otherwise you'd be hooked in all the time. It'd be hard to get unhooked. So it's because it's not designed to hold your life. It's designed, this thing is designed to just pull the device up as you're climbing. This is what holds you in.
The reason I keep reiterating that point is because you wouldn't believe how many people there are out there that will actually think that the suspenders are some sort of harness, arrest fall harness capability, and it's not designed for that. I just have to repeat that because there's a lot of really dumb people.
That's how you go up, just like that. And then when I weight it, I can hang on it like that. And if I want to come down, I unhook my feet first if I want to come down. Unhook the ascenders, and I just pull down on this right here. And it releases the friction. And then if I let go, it just automatically brakes. Release the brake, let go, brakes. Release the brake, let go, brakes. And that's how it works. All right.